So, are you guys? I guess step one is this is all on Twitter, and I'm assuming that you guys are on Twitter. Why don't you summarize the situation, Ben?
Okay, so earlier today, St. Louis Chess Club posted like informational sheet that said, due to things that happened, such as being rude and causing physical damage, Hans Niemann will not be invited to any of our tournaments in 2024. And we hope in the future, whatever, that maybe in 2025 he can be invited. But, basically his behavior is unconscionable. And then I didn't know what they were talking about. I just, I know Hans, so that makes sense. And then there was a post by some anonymous person in St. Louis who explained what some of that was. And what it was Hans was staying at the Chase Park Plaza Hotel. Oh, I think they changed their name. But anyway, which is a fancy hotel near their club where they usually put players up at the U.S. Championship and Sinkfield Cup. At the U.S. Championship, at some point, Hans lost 2 games in a row, including losing out of the opening to Robson by trapping his queen. And he didn't take that well, which is surprising. I can't believe Hans didn't take something well. But anyway, supposedly he went to his hotel room and did some damage to several things. And the Chase Park. So then the guy who I don't know, he wrote a lot about it. The St. Louis guy, he said, thousands of dollars in damage. The Chase Park Plaza has banned him and so forth. Then Hans Niemann responded to that saying, I didn't break any marble or any mirrors. The only thing I broke was, then he listed several things. So he broke some chairs in there, and then there was like a drawing or painting that you see in a hotel room. Mm-hmm. They have those pictures on the wall. And supposedly the glass broke and it fell on a couch and the couch is messed up. And then some other stuff. And it was 3 or 4 things that he had broken, destroyed, or harmed. And also supposedly, according to the St. Louis guy, they took the money he owed the Chase Park Plaza out of his prize fund at the U.S. Championship to pay for that. Then Hans claims he was told by the Chase Park Plaza that that he wouldn't be banned from the hotel, and then the St. Louis guy said he was banned from the hotel. So I don't know if he's banned from the hotel or not, because one guy said he is, and Hans doesn't think he is.
Thanks for that quote, Sir Percival.
And this begs the question, is Hans not going to be invited to the U.S. Championship? I think he will, because I think that's not under St. Louis Chess Club purview. I think, although if he's banned from the premises, I don't know what the USCF would say about that. Usually, U.S. Chess does whatever St. Louis Chess Club says, but if they don't want him in the club and he's one of the invitees for the U.S. Championship based on his rating, I don't know if there's a way to keep him out. I don't know. So we'll find out when the U.S. Championship happens whether Hans is invited and shows up. Or maybe he's not invited. Then if he's not invited, could be lawsuit number 2.
Yeah. So part of Hans' response to St. Louis's statement was that he already was banned the entire year of 2023. He got no invites at all.
We call that a shadow ban because they didn't tell him he was banned, but he never got invited.
Right. Way before the U.S. Championship, which was this October, so towards the end of the year, he said they wouldn't answer his emails or respond to him, so he was essentially banned anyway. So he feels like they're using this incident to justify the ban that was in fact already occurring. So that's some of what he said. He also released a 20-minute video, which I have not watched yet. I only just read his statement on Twitter, but he said a whole lot more, which I shall look at it when I get a chance.
So I'll tell you my opinion. it's the St. Louis Chess Club. If they want to ban somebody, that's their right. And then from Hans's point of view, he's the most talented up-and-coming U.S. player, and St. Louis is where all the good tournaments are, and they should want the top U.S. players who are getting better at his age to play in strong tournaments, so they shouldn't ban him because that hurts U.S. chess in general. Those are the opinions of... I mean, obviously, it's their club. They can ban whoever they want. It's possible that I'm shadow banned. I don't know. I don't know if I went to the St. Louis Chess Club, they would tell me to get out. I don't know. They never told me I was banned, but maybe I am.
We went there. Remember, we went...
Yeah?
With Spencer and Lulu.
How many years ago was that?
And we went with some other unnamed people that I don't like as well. And that was probably 2019. So, yeah. So, they didn't kick us out.
Okay. So, I think we're not banned because Karen said so.
Yeah, we've been twice.
The problem
recently
with a lot of St. Louis tournaments now is they used to allow spectators in the tournament hall and like in the club, and I don't think they do that anymore. So if I want to go watch the U.S. Championship or the Sinkfield Cup, I'm not sure like what I could actually go see. Maybe there's like a live commentary somewhere I can watch. I used to do the live commentary. Now maybe I can sit in the audience.
I'm sure that there's a commentary. They're going to have things like that to attract a crowd. So did you guys hear about it at all, or is this the first you're hearing about it?
Good chat, good chat.
First time?
Yeah, all that stuff on Twitter just happened today. So if you follow the St. Louis Chess Club or Hans Niemann, make sure you follow the correct Hans Niemann. There's a fake one too.
Brand news. Hey, Vartan. Hans only follows like 300 and something people, and for some reason he follows me.
You're one of the few people not against him.
But, you know, I'm a nobody. It's just kind of funny. It's kind of, you know, what I think happened is before he got big, he followed me. And then, you know, he just doesn't give a shit who he follows.
I wonder if Vaganyan Gambit is Armenian. Are you Armenian? You better be. Otherwise, I'll have to change your name.
Property damage news was news to you? Yeah, I mean, I'd like to hear more about it. I don't feel that I want to hear the rebuttal of the rebuttal. I want to see a back and forth and get more details. But it does seem like, I mean, I don't know what tournaments they had there in St. Louis prior to the U.S. Championship this year, and whether those are tournaments that normally somebody of his rating would be invited to. I would think so. But I haven't paid close attention because all I do is play poker.
All right, let's see if you know the answer to Dapp's question.
And obsess over poker.
Softball question.
All right.
Which under 15 junior has the most potential? There's a clear answer. It's not even close.
Which under 15 junior has the most potential? I don't know the ages.
I don't know if you mean
Alice
I don't know if you mean American. I assume you mean American. If it's not American, then I don't know.
How old is Alice Lee?
It's not Alice Lee.
Well, how old is she?
She's probably 14.
Okay, Alice Lee.
Now, the correct answer is Andy Woodward.
Well, I'm gonna say Alice Lee. So you say
Andy
tomato,
Woodward.
I'll say tomato.
No, but Andy Woodward's 13 and he's a grandmaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, 13-year-old grandmaster. He just got his last norm. He's been good for a long time.
Once you damaged a hotel room because you found green M&Ms in there.
One time, Irina Krush was having a bad tournament, and she went to her hotel room and kicked a hole in the wall. Then she told the front desk, and then the organizer paid for it. It was $250.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. He's not the first, and he won't be the last. And I'm not justifying it. He had to pay for it, and that was good. But I don't know what I think about it though.
I like the way one of the reasons for banning him is he's rude.
Right.
And I'm like, man, they could ban everybody for that. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
obviously he's rude, but they knew that for years.
It sounds like he skipped one interview. He acknowledged that he did skip one interview. And then I wasn't real clear on what he apologized to Joy about. Whether it was the hotel, I guess the hotel stuff.
That's right. He won the Hikaru Sportsmanship Award. That's right. I have a question because I'm confused, and you guys will unconfuse me, and Karen will too. When Hans plays in the World Blitz and World Rapid, he plays worse than his rating. He's on board 1,000, and he draws and loses to 2400s. When he plays in Title Tuesday, he plays like God if God had a gun. So I'm just like, why does he play so much better in Title Tuesday than in real life? Like in the World Blitz and World Rapid, he's not even in the top 20 boards ever. He's just playing doofuses.
Why they decided to ban him after 4 months, I'm not sure. That's why I want to hear some more details. Free Hans. Smack a Diddy Pop says there's such a thing as a rude chess player. Question mark.
And so on.
Yeah, I mean, they could make him stay in some cheap-ass hotel and still let him come play. And he just doesn't get to stay at the nice place.
Yeah, he could stay at the Red Roof Inn.
That's what I'm saying.
There isn't a Red Roof Inn. I just made that as a joke.
Holiday Inn is still a nice place, but
And Fabi would be number one.
it's not the Chase, man. That's a nice hotel.
No, I'm not suggesting he cheated in Title Tuesday. I just don't know why his results so disparate.
Yeah, have you guys seen Hans? I'm gonna call it a vlog. I don't know what to call it. It's on Substack. I'm on the newsletter, the email. I've talked about this once before. So I get emailed daily videos from Hans on his. He's calling it the path to world champion. That's what. So he's like day 1, day 2. So he's on the path to world champion. And I get these emails, but I don't watch the videos. No, he's not emailing me, DAP31. I'm on. It's like a newsletter that comes to me that with a link to the Substack, which I had to sign up for, and then there's a pay version of it, which I don't do. You can be a subscriber and you get more, and then I get the free stuff. So I read a tiny bit, and then I don't ever watch the video because I'm too busy. But I am on the newsletter in case I ever decide I want to watch one of the videos. That's a long and winding road. Not overly ambitious at all.
Anyway,
Hans
the chances Hans becomes world champion are the same as Gotham Chess becoming a grandmaster.